Welcome back to today's second stimulus check update and stimulus package news. Today we are going to talk about a lot of stuff, but today is Friday, August 14th, so happy Friday and hopefully you have a wonderful weekend. Now in this video, here's what I want to address. I'm going to give you what we're going to talk about and then I will dive right into it. If you have questions along the way, please ask your questions down in the comment section below. Here's what we're going to discuss in today's video. First off, obviously we're going to talk about the $1,200 stimulus check and its current timeline and where talks are at today. Also, the news around the $400 weekly unemployment boost, because a lot of people have been asking about it, so I want to address that in today's video. Also, the new $17,325 in grants that are coming out right now. We're going to address some new rental assistance programs. And lastly, I want to show you how to make $1,000 per month working from home. So that's exactly what we're going to talk about. But if you have a specific question, can you do me a favor and please ask your question down in the comment section below, so that not only can I go and answer that question, but hopefully I can create a new video on that exact question and answer it in more detail. So yesterday there was a lot of new stuff happening that now gives us a better timeline of when stimulus may occur. Not just the second stimulus check, but the entire stimulus package. Also, this isn't the best news. However, it is news and we need to know this so that we know what to expect moving forward. Currently, as of yesterday, the Senate adjourned for the rest of the summer and they will not come back to Capitol Hill until September 8th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Like I said, this is not good news. However, this is going to give Congress a true show of how bad things are around the country. Because as of right now, not only do the Democrats not really understand or grasp the magnitude of what's going on, the Republicans don't as well. And I know both parties are pointing fingers that you did this, you did that, you want money for this, you want money for that. But honestly, the people that need the money the most are the American people. And I know Congress has completely forgotten about that entire thing. Yesterday was when the report came out that over 900,000 new unemployment claims happened last week alone. Now, this in some people's eyes is a positive number because it's less than 1 million. This number finally has come below 1 million new unemployment claims, but that also puts the total number of people on unemployment that are currently claiming unemployment benefits at over 31 million. That number is staggering. Now let's address the second stimulus check directly. As for the second stimulus check, more and more Americans are in dire need of this money today. Actually, it would have been better if Americans had this $1,200 stimulus check like 2 months ago, but didn't happen, so we'll see when it happens next. With Congress currently away and not expecting to be back until September, I know a lot of people are wondering what will happen next. Here's what you need to understand in regards to the second stimulus check or the entire stimulus package negotiations. Currently, Congress is away. However, this does not prevent them from negotiating or continuing talks. It has been said, and Nancy Pelosi stated this in her interview yesterday morning, is that she was going to be away anyway, but she was still planning on doing some negotiations. She was planning on going to California next week, but as of right now, if there's no negotiations, she doesn't need to actually come back to Washington, D.C. But Nancy Pelosi said yesterday that she is willing to talk more, but not unless the Republicans are willing to come up to $2 trillion. When Nancy Pelosi said in an interview a couple of days ago, and she said this multiple times, that the two parties are currently miles apart, she was specifically referring to miles apart in their values, not in stimulus negotiations. They're actually fairly close in regards to where they were at, a month ago or actually a few weeks ago. So in that sense, that is some good news. The problem is they are miles apart in their values. Let me give you an example. In the interview Nancy Pelosi did yesterday morning, she had a little billboard up next to her on stage that showed the difference in values. For example, Democrats want to give state and local governments $900 billion. Republicans will go as high as $150 billion. Another example is Democrats are asking for $60 billion in anti-hunger and food assistance. Republicans, on the other hand, want to give only $250,000. This is where their values differ, and it doesn't matter if you're a Republican or you're a Democrat or somewhere in between or somewhere completely different. You can see how different these values are. Republicans, they obviously value businesses. Democrats, not so much. Now I know that's been a bunch of bad news. Let me give you some good news on the unemployment front. Currently, the White House has clarified this several times that the unemployment benefit, the $300 unemployment boost from the federal government, will still be paid out whether states can or cannot afford the $100 state unemployment boost. That is on top of the basic state unemployment insurance. So because that, your income is going to drop from not getting the $600 per week unemployment boost. However, it's still going to be up there a little bit for the next 5 weeks. This unemployment boost is only going to work for about 5 weeks. After those 5 weeks, this unemployment fund will actually be at $25 billion, because there's only $44 billion or 46, somewhere right around there, billion dollars that will be going to pay for this unemployment boost. Once that fund is depleted, it's gone. So it's going to last about 5 weeks. Now, here's something interesting that the Washington Post reported yesterday. I wanted to bring to your attention because this is very big. This is crucial. The Washington Post reported yesterday that the recession has effectively ended for the wealthy. That's good news if you're wealthy. If you are rich, you have money, but the majority of people are not wealthy, are not rich, and do not have money. They also stated that less than half the jobs that were lost this past spring have not returned for those making less than $20 per hour. So, less than half the jobs lost have not returned. That is huge, because when you listen to Larry Kudlow, Donald Trump, many Republicans, they specifically say the economy is rising, the economy is on the up, it's going to rebound, and everything is looking good. But looking at multiple reports, and not just from the Washington Post, but from multiple media outlets, it is not looking so great. This is one of the reasons why the second stimulus check, the unemployment extension, that federal boost, that federal plus up was so important, because a lot of jobs are not coming back. The White House and many Republicans have been saying over and over again, it's a disincentive to give somebody on unemployment a $600 plus up every single week, because they will not go back to work. But the truth of the matter is, many jobs are not there anymore. So we will see what happens, but as of right now, all we know is that individuals, the American people, still need some federal help. It was also reported that 1 in 5 retirees depend entirely on Social Security income. This is another group of people that could have greatly benefited from that second stimulus check. That $1,200 one-time stimulus check may not seem like a lot to a senator that's making $174,000 per year, but to somebody on a fixed income making less than $10,000 per year, a $1,200 stimulus check is a big deal. It's like winning the lottery. So currently, with Congress away until September 8th, it is highly unlikely that a second stimulus check will come before the final week of September, and possibly not even until the first week of October. But we will have to wait and see. Now, this could actually change, but I would not count on it. I say this could change because the parties can come together. Steve Mnuchin, Mark Meadows, Nancy Pelosi, and even Charles Schumer could get on a video call, could get on a phone call, could meet and work out a deal. However, here's the problem. Now that the Senate has been adjourned for the rest of the summer, or until September 8th, it would require every single senator to agree to come back to do a vote. But if only one senator said no, then nobody has to come back. And as of right now, Mitch McConnell has stated about 15 to 20 people in the Senate do not want to vote on any additional funding. So the likelihood of all the senators agreeing to come back to vote when they're technically on recess, it's highly unlikely. However, it could happen. So depending on where everybody's at, depending on where the economy is in the next couple of weeks, we might see the Senate come back early. However, I'm not staying too hopeful for this. Now, let's talk about some grant money that is coming out right now. Illinois is issuing $46 million in emergency grant money to struggling businesses to help pay for rent, payroll, and utilities. These businesses could get up to $20,000. It's anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000, with the average payout being $17,325. This money, this $17,000 average, is going to help out a lot of businesses. A lot of businesses are behind on their rent, are behind on utilities, and want to keep their employees working. However, if there's nobody coming to their place of business, there's no income coming in, they need some type of funding to keep their employees happy and keep them paid. Also, Louisiana's Main Street Grant Program began issuing funding for this past weekend. These businesses will be getting up to $15,000 for this. Now, I think this is great because this Main Street Grant Program has been around for months. However, it's taking them so long just to start issuing funds. This is not just Louisiana. Multiple states are going through this right now. Also, Tucson, Arizona is allocating $3 million to workers and struggling families. This will pay $700 for an individual and $1,200 to a family. This is for people that are struggling, that live in Tucson, Arizona, and that have not received 1 cent of any state or federal COVID-19 relief. So this is for people that haven't got anything. If that is you and you live in Tucson, Arizona, you may qualify. And let's talk about some new rental assistance programs. I've been trying to do this on every single one of my videos in the past week or so to hopefully help you guys out. If you live in this city, this state, this county, hopefully this is doing you some type of service. Currently, Bakersfield, California has a $5 million fund. It didn't say exactly how much people could get, but it is a $5 million fund just for the city of Bakersfield. In Pacific County and Spokane Valley, Washington, both have new rental assistance programs. Now, they didn't give any details, they didn't say how you qualify, but if you live in these counties, these are new rental assistance programs that could help you out. Again, my goal with some of my videos is not just to get you more money from stimulus, not just to teach you how to make money from working from home, but also keep you in your home. I do not want to see you homeless, don't want to see you get evicted, and I do not want to see no food on your table and you starving. Okay? I'm a family man, and I do have a passion for people that are struggling, that are trying to do their best. Okay? I get it. I've been there, and I know what it takes to get out of that hole. Now, lastly, I want to show you a new way to make money from home. I showed in a video yesterday, if you didn't get a chance to watch that, the video is titled No Stimulus, No Problem. Get $1,000 per month. That's the video. I did this yesterday. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, I will link to it down in the description box below. In this video, I walk you through a step-by-step process of exactly how you can make over $1,000 per month with very little work in a very short amount of time. And the best part is that you can do this online from the comfort of your home. Now, if you have questions on any of this, please ask your questions down in the comment section below. But like always, do me a favor, if you enjoy these stimulus check updates, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys on the next one.